Okay, welcome to our class today. Today I want us to look at the corporate social responsibility. Corporate social responsibility. So let us start with the definition. What it means. Corporate social responsibility. So we can say corporate social responsibility. It is the moral and ethical content of managerial and corporate decisions. These are the moral and ethical content of managerial and corporate decisions. Moral and ethical content of managerial and corporate decisions. So, for example, the values used in business decision making over and above the requirement of the law and market economy. So, the values which we use in business decision making, which are more than the law, than the ones which are given by the law and the market economy. Those are corporate social responsibility. You are not given, they are over. You do beyond what you are required to do as a company or as a business. It is not necessary that it is in the constitution. You can decide to do something beyond the constitution. You can decide to help a particular society beyond what the government requires you to do as a business. So we can say it is also the concept of social responsiveness, which simply means the ability of a corporation to relate its operations and policies to the social environment in ways which can mutually benefit the economy of the society. Okay, so that concept of social responsiveness, you are responsible to give out services to the society so that the society can grow economically. That's what we mean when we say corporate social responsibility. So mostly the businesses does not operate in a vacuum. We have a society around us, so we work as part of the society. So in most cases the businesses interact with the society. So in that case we have social responsibilities and responsiveness, in that companies interact with the society to improve the society operations and well-being. So primarily businesses operate with the help of employees. Employees are the society to the business. So we have various groups such as the employees, distributors, consumers, stakeholders, banks, suppliers, and competitors. Those are the societies for the organization or a business. So in this case, whichever argument or question we have when we are supposed to be accountable for the society, you must know to who or to what you are going to do. Those are the two questions you are supposed to ask yourself. To who and to what are you going to do, so that you make sure that the society benefits from the business. That is the surrounding benefits from the business operations. So I want us to look at the areas of social responsibility. So we have business giving, we have business giving. When we say business giving, the business gives out a particular benefit to the outsiders or to the society. So in most cases, the business can give out donations and gifts. So they can give donations and gifts. They can also support artists, supporting artistic activities. That is now the business giving. That's one of the areas of social responsibility. Then we have ecology and environmental quality. Ecology and environmental quality. The word ecology is the surrounding. In our primary, we learned about ecology. So the surrounding, what are you going to do with the surrounding to make sure that you don't affect them negatively, you affect them positively. So as a society, as a corporate or a company, you can have clean up, exercising pollution. We have clean up. We have reduction of pollution. So you start a process to reduce pollution. And also you can control noise. Noise control. You can also start a recycling company, so you can recycling, and also you can have aesthetic improvements. Then we have consumerism. In consumerism, as a company, we have a social responsibility of controlling harmful products. Control of harmful products. You have also a responsibility to be truthful in the quantities and quality. Truth in quantity and quality. So don't try. Say the right quality of the product and the right quantity. Say the right quantity and the right quantity to the consumers. Then you have a responsibility to respond to the consumer complaints. You have to respond to the consumer complaints. If they complain about the quality or the price, make sure you respond by either reducing the price or you argue with them. Make sure you come up with a good suggestion so that they can get the responses which they require. Also, you are supposed to tell the truth when you are advertising. Truth in advertising. About the prices, e.g. pricing. Tell them the right price. Don't exaggerate. That's according to consumerism. Then we have community needs. We have the community needs. Like now, as a company, you can reduce poverty in a particular society or community. So we have reduction of poverty. That's a corporate social responsibility to the company. You reduce poverty of the society or the surrounding area. Also, you can improve health care and education. Also, you can come up with social amenities like the roads and schools. Then we have those which are government relations, restrictions on robbing. We have tax remittance, make sure you pay tax to the government. Make sure you have restrictions on internal or international relations. Follow the relations as the government has regulated you. Control of business political actions. Control business political actions. That is a corporate social responsibility for the business towards the government. Then we have the minorities and the disabled persons. How are you responsible to those people who are disabled or they are minor in the society? You must give them equal employment rights. Give them equal employment rights. Also, make sure you have vocational training. It is better to give employment opportunities to the handicapped of that society. Also, you are supposed to equally pay for the equal work. Pay even if it's a small one or it's not. Like now, most companies, they look at the married and the single. Even if a person is single and they are doing the same work with the married, pay them equally. Even if a person is a youth and the other one is an adult, but they are doing the same work, pay them equally. Promotion on merits. Make sure you promote a person on merits. Don't promote because he's a relative. And also, start industries in the marginal areas. Start industries so that they can also benefit from the industries. And also, you can come up with the rehabilitation centers so that now you can come up with the programs which can teach the disabled or disadvantaged people on how to avoid drugs and also alcoholism. We have also reparations. You are supposed to improve health and safety in your work, health and safety at work. Make sure your workers are working in an environment which they cannot be disadvantaged in. Then expansion of employee rights. We have the freedom of participating in company affairs and also care for employee families. Care for the employee families. Like now we have the welfare schemes where if an employee has got a particular issue, those schemes can assist them with finance. Then we have the stakeholder relations. You are supposed, if you are the stakeholder, you want to have a good relationship with the company, make sure you have full financial disclosures so that they can know how much they have, how much they are going to deal with, and how much the employees are supposed to be paid, how much is supposed to be used in manufacturing. Okay, so make sure you say what you have in terms of finance so that they can budget in the right manner. Disclosure on activities affecting environment. Make sure you disclose the activities which are affecting the environment. Then, full disclosure of business health, protection of investment, selection of board of members from various interested groups, and non-participation in upheld regimes or states. So, you are supposed to disclose how healthy the business is. Maybe if the business is going to be closed down because of liquidation, if you disclose it to the employees, maybe there are some who can support it to grow. It is better to say the health of the business for the employees or the other stakeholders to understand you. Even the creators and suppliers, if you tell them you don't have enough money, they can give you goods on credit, then you pay later. That one can improve your business activities or growth. Okay, so when you are responding to these corporate areas, you are supposed to understand what you're supposed to do so that you can know how you are going to deal with it. In most cases, you must be interactive with each other or with the other stakeholders so that you can know what is going on in a particular society and how you are going to deal with it. How are you going to close the gap? Or how are you going to reduce the gap between the company and the society so that you can interact with each other, you assist each other in the healthy way or in the right way. So I wish you well. Use the notes which I have given you. Then you do your exams in the right way. I wish you success, all of you. May God be with you as we interact next time.